Hey everyone, today I'm coming to you with a review of the brand new Star Wars The Vintage Collection, the Death Watch Mandalorian TV, which is TVC number 219, and Ahsoka Tano from Corvus, or Rosario Dawson Ahsoka, or, Mandalorian Ahsoka, which is TVC 222. Both of these figures are absolutely amazing, and I decided to put them into one video just because I feel like whenever they've been advertised, even in Black Series, they're always together. They got revealed together, Black Series and in TVC. So I decided, you know what? Let me just put them in the same video and get two characters that you probably would want to watch both of in one video. So without further ado, let's take a look at each one of these figures right now. So obviously I want to start off with the packaging. There you can see the pictures that they chose for the box, both amazing photos of each character. You can see on the back the rest of the characters from the wave and other waves. Got to get that 501st clone and Yoda still, and then I'll have that entire wave. But yeah, I paid around $17, $18 because I have a discount below that. But yeah, cool boxes. I don't really have much more to say. So now Ahsoka Tano is going to be the first one we're going to look at. I honestly really like this. To me, it's basically just a shrunken down Black Series version. Everything, or at least most things about that figure, is here on the TVC version. I will grab that one right here. You can see that they are very similar, just one seems shrunken. Up here at the thigh cut is different though, because the Black Series one had it covered with an extra with more plastic going up the skirt. And then the heads definitely look a lot more different. This one I like a lot more. This one I found was uneven. This one just seems more realistic, and in my opinion looks more like Rosario Dawson, although this one also does, so that's not to say anything bad about it. She does, or this one has butterfly joints, this one does not, so keep that in mind. Obviously no TVC have butterfly joints yet, maybe in the future. But there's something about these baggy pants that we've been getting with like Ahsoka and Boba Fett that I'm just a huge fan of. They're so satisfying to just look at from behind, because there's all the different individual pieces just like perfectly are lined up together. So I find that very interesting. But the Rosario Dawson Ahsoka does not come with any other accessories minus her lightsaber, which kind of sucks, especially when you see the deluxe version coming up with her cloak, Grogu, owl, light, etc. Other stuff, I think. But there are her two lightsabers, which are absolutely amazing. Camera up here. But yeah, I think that's all I really have to say about the TVC Ahsoka. I don't want to go as in depth as I normally would, just because I do have two figures that I would like to review. And I don't really have anything more to say about the Ahsoka. So let's get into the Death Watch Mandalorian. So the Death Watch Mandalorian is from the same wave as the Ahsoka. This one is very similar to its Black Series version, just like Ahsoka. However, it is just shrunken. If I'm being honest, though, I do like the Black Series version more. I have some problems with this version. I think it might just be for me because I'm newer to TVC, but I do find that putting his gun in his hands to get him in like a shooting pose is very difficult. Just because of how small the fingers are, it tends to slide out, and it's a very big gun too, so you can't even get it like in his shoulder. Like, that's as far as you can go, and then it'll come out. So that definitely is a downside of the figure in my opinion, but he does come with this gun, which is pretty cool. It does seem to be bent, which was the same thing on the Black Series version, so I don't know if that's just accurate or if that's how it's coming out of the factory. So hopefully it is accurate, because that would suck if it's just all throughout the lines they're all warped, the guns, because look at this one, you can see it's bending too. But the other accessory he is included with, other than his jetpack, is just another blaster. I do find that all the Mandalorian blasters I've been getting recently are all different paint colors. So this one's black with a different color for the grip or the handle. And he can just put it into his holster there, which is the same design as the Black Series. His jetpack is the same as the Darth Mandalorian or the Super Commando. But the only other thing that is similar with this figure, I think, is maybe one of the arms or the hands. Other than that, it's all completely different between the two. So that's just overall awesome to get 2 Mandalorian figures in the same kind of time zone with TVC that are just both completely different new molds. So really happy that the TVC line is still alive and thriving. But I guess let's talk about the helmet here. Visor does go down, does go up, and all the way around. So kind of have to be careful if you want to get it straight. But the helmet does not remove, obviously. You can see he does have all the standard Mandalorian weapons throughout. His boots. Just overall, a very cool design for the figure and very posable, just like the Black Series version. But you can remove the jetpack, and that's what it looks like. And I guess this is an early comparison, but you can see him next to a Black Series Din Djarin, the Beskar version. These probably share some similar parts, but I'm not going to look. So that's the Ahsoka and the Mandalorian, or the Death Watch Mandalorian. So let's get into their articulation, which it is absolutely amazing. So let's get into that. So I think I'm going to start off with... Kids saying, my mother has to pick the very best one, and you are not it. Wow. The gods have decided. Okay, so Ahsoka's articulation is obviously a bit hindered at the head just because of the Leku. I believe that's what they're called. This is seeming to come off though. Oh, that is very loose. That'll literally, no, I'm not gonna take it off. But that's just on mine. So that's the overall movement you do get with the Ahsoka head. So not that bad, but not the best. Arms will go out that much. Full 360, no butterfly joints. Elbows go in about 90, and they do rotate, and then the hands just go full 360. No joint movement, just like the Reva. Ab crunch goes down that much, back that much, forward that much. Okay, that's pretty good. Side, side, full 360. Legs kick forward that much, back that much, does the splits, upper thigh cut, single jointed knees that also rotate, which is awesome. And I love the what are they called? Just really puffy pants. That's what I'm going to call them. I love the design of them. And then the ankles go up, down, and ankle rocker pivot. There is something that I do really like about this TVC figure over the Black Series one, which is they chose to go about the leg design at the top with this part of the skirt, or whatever it's called, a separate piece from the middle one. So the Black Series one was one piece, and it did start to rip on mine. So that kind of annoyed me. And when I got this TVC figure, I was like, wow, that's the solution. And they just didn't put it on the Black Series one. So that's definitely a bummer, but oh well, happy it's on this one. So that is her articulation. So let's get on to the Death Watch Mandalorian. His head goes down that much, up that much, side, side, full 360. And this obviously also goes full 360. But that's the movement. Arms go out that much. They go down, full 360. Single jointed elbows that rotate, which goes more than 90, which is great. And then this hand, full 360, vertical hinge. Down, very stiff. And same thing with this hand, very stiff. But the ab crunch goes down that much, side, side, full 360. One thing that I don't like about these TVC Mandalorians is I find the ab crunch isn't the best. It just, I don't know, it's odd. Full 360, like I said. Legs kick forward that much. Back, wow, they're very loose. Back that much. Does the splits. Upper thigh cut. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Single jointed knees that also rotate. And the ankles go up, down, and ankle rocker pivot. Very good articulation on both figures. So I do have a decent amount of comparisons that I would like to do with both of these figures. Here's a Death Trooper from Rogue One. Here's the third sister, Reva, with the Ahsoka. I imagine they've dueled, and I do imagine we'll see that eventually. Here we have the Snowy Mandalorian. Also, I'll put him on that side. Season 7 Darth Maul. Oh, executed. You can see those two. The Darth Mandalorian. Here is, I don't have our other lightsaber there. Oh yeah, I do. The Season 7 Siege on Mandalore Ahsoka, which is absolutely amazing. I do think I like this Mandalorian version just a slight bit more, but both are stunning. And then here we have Bo-Katan, which is very cool. Bo-Katan, she is crouching because she was in a shooting pose. What else? Classic Reeves, Boba Fett, and finally, I do want to compare for TVC at least, the original TVC Ahsoka. I do want to show their real life versions next to them, or not. What am I talking about? They're 6-inch versions, so that is very cool. And then one thing I did not mention is the jetpack effects from the Boba Fett and other figures do attach to the Death Watch Mandalorian. But that is all for them, so let's get on to my final thoughts. So overall, I'm a huge fan of both of these figures. They are, respectfully supposed to look like Rosario Dawson Ahsoka from Corvus and the Death Watch Mandalorian from The Mandalorian. And by that standard, I think they did an absolutely amazing job. I don't really have any gripes with either of these. I think my main gripe, I guess, is with this guy and how it's hard for him to hold his gun in different poses, but he seems to be holding it cool with one hand. But yeah, overall, I'm going to give the Ahsoka a 9.4 out of 10, and I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. Both are amazing figures and definitely highly recommended by yours truly. So thank you so much for watching my video. Let me know what you think of them in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video, which we will see what that will be, probably TVC. But until then, thank you for watching. Bye, guys.